Hey, this is Clower. I just wanted to bring you into my kitchen and show you what I'm making because you should be making this too. It sounds complicated, but it's just not. And that's kind of the point, is that things that sound complicated just aren't. And so you just have to do it. So I just want to show you how easy this is. What I'm going to be making are pork pot stickers, dumplings. It's an Asian thing. I was at whole paycheck. Sorry, Jeff Bezos. It's still a whole paycheck. I know you're into bargains and stuff, but it's still kind of that way. So just clearing that up. Into the line, the checkout line, and I was getting these little wrappers, and the kid at the end, the guy doing the bags, because he's been told, Jeff said to him, you got to make contact with these people, talk to them. So he's like, ooh, yeah, uh-huh, it's it's and the kid, I mean, he was honestly, he was like 21 or so. He's still in utero. He's like a child. And so I just kind of helped him out, and I said, yeah, wrappers for pot stickers or dumplings. Dumplings, yeah, I've heard of that. That's like tempura. I'm like, so yeah, well, Asian, we're in the same tectonic plate, but more like kind of, yeah. So we're going to do this. And he's like, that sounds neat. We went on our way. What we did was we got this pork butt, and with some tomatillo salsa and a little bit of vinegar, like this much, had like this pork butt and just it fell apart into wonderfulness. But we were done and we had like this much left, just a little bit left. And so what do you do with that? What do? You either make tacos or you make pot stickers. So what do? Here's what I have. If you can see on my board, you start with wine. All recipes begin with open the wine. After you've opened the wine, then I just take the remains of this, which still has the beautiful, lovely sauce on it, by the way. You know, it's still there. It's lovely. It just makes you moan out loud. So you just take the chopped stuff into a bowl, and then add anything to it, whatever you have. In terms of the filling, you add typically what people add are cabbage, chopped, bam, about the same volume of and you can do anything you want. You can't screw these up, honestly. You can totally screw these up, but it's hard. You got to work at it. About the same volume of cabbage, and then typically, again, I just chopped up some of these green onions. You could use chives; they go in there. The spice set for this is sesame, soy, ginger. So throw in the ginger. I throw in a little garlic, and then spice it with sesame oil. You've got to have this in your cupboard because it's awesome. The amount, about a teaspoon, the same amount of that as you have soy. And so after a while, you're going to figure out your own spice tolerance, but about the same amount. And then I put in some heat, so sriracha. You can use any kind of heat you want, about the same amount. There you go, good. And then you mash these together. Once they're mashed together, then you make them into little balls. Take these. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to let you do this because I've got like this little window of time. Um, get these out. You put them on your counter. You just get the edges wet and they stick together. That's how you make the little pockets, little scallop looking things. You make this into little balls of wonderfulness, stick it in the middle, wrap it up, and then they go right in the pan. If you want to get them crispy, like they typically get crispy, you just sear them on the bottom and then add a little bit of water, put the lid on top, and let them stain. Bam. It's beautiful. And then you can get a sesame soy mix for dipping on the top. It doesn't even need any salt because it's got the soy already in it. It's beautiful. That's all you do. And then once you have that, then there's just groaning to be done, and everybody's got to groan with your wine. Yeah, I'll be good. I'll talk to you soon.